I think we've just been users of the hospital since our children were young in the 70s, and it has always been our hospital. And as life went on and there was time to give back to the community, this was my focus.
Overlake's great. I've been in there for several different things, from kidney stones to
appendicitis.
Yeah, that's none of my stuff has been fun, but it's been made reasonable to do that. The docs are great, the nurses are great, the drugs were great, so yeah.
But I think the best thing is that not only do you receive excellent care, you receive it from caring healthcare providers.
Yeah.
And to me, that really makes a big difference.
My original start with Overlake was in 2001 when my husband passed away. Neither one of us really had ever been sick. I had been in the hospital years before with back surgery, but everything went fine. And when he was in CCU, and they treated me like no one else had ever treated me in a hospital. And I thought, I knew I was going to stay on the east side. My husband did pass away here. So my very first nonprofit contribution was for Overlake Hospital.
We have one son, and while my wife Jody was pregnant, we had several health-related issues, and when he was born, we had a tough time getting him to make it, but he did, and it was a very, very long, drawn-out delivery, and the nurse care was just outstanding. I still remember it 19 years ago now.
Oh, I've been in the hospital a number of times. Everything from a cooking incident that almost lost a finger to just regular procedures and things. And the thing I love about Overlake is I feel better just walking in the door.
Why is that?
It's just a feeling. I don't know. It's the people. It's the environment. It's just a very special place.
It's the people, the nurses, pretty much the nurses and the staff during the evening and night. I mean, you're awakened all night long, but it was the way they conducted themselves and the way they handled me and talked to me like a person, and I really enjoyed my stay there.
I'm still looking for a way for them to find my hair.
I think people are often surprised at the kind of compassion that Overlake shows for the patients, how much they become part of their family.
We have twin boys that are 13 years old. They were born at the UW Medical Center because Overlake didn't have a level 3 NICU. And so at 32 weeks, they were born at 28. At 32 weeks, they went to Overlake, and they were the long-termers in the NICU in 1997.
They were there for
41 days in the Overlake NICU. And so we saw a lot of different sides of Overlake, and as a community hospital, we're just outstanding.
The care that Overlake Hospital showed to my sisters to help them through those last few days is priceless. Couldn't have been, such an amazing level of treatment to get them through the process, because they weren't going to help my mom. My mom was going to die. But my sisters were brought through that time. I don't know how you put a price on that. It was amazing. Overlake Hospital cares. They really care at a high level.
I view that Overlake saved my life. I mean, I had an extensive blood clot, and they kept me there for, as you said, over a week, and just got incredible care. The nurses were fantastic. All of the staff, the doctors, everybody just took such good care of us. And I just credit Overlake with saving my life. So.
I think the level of care that Overlake has as part of its legacy, and even though it's been years since I was on the board, I'm frequently approached by people
that know my connection to the hospital, and they tell me they just could not get over the kind of thorough and compassionate care and the skill level of the physicians. So we have a wonderful legacy. I think everybody who works there, everybody in the community that has experienced Overlake appreciates and values what it is.
There were 3 incidents, really. The most important, of course, was the birth of our 3rd child, Charles, at Overlake 3 years ago, and that was very special. And of course, you never forget that, and we received excellent care, both mother and father as well. And then there was a series of firsts. My first trip to the emergency room as an adult, I was running and I split my head open, yes, on a tree, and I received wonderful care at 6 in the morning, and it was in the middle of my head, and as you probably can see, no trace. And the second one was my first surgery, completed about a month ago, and it was done just beautifully, and I walked out the very same day, and Overlake has a very special place in our family.
It was the whole attitude of the staff, from the administration to the nurses to the physicians. A very caring attitude, very collegial attitude, and it was just their emphasis on excellent patient care that made Overlake such a great place to work and such a great hospital.
I had a 29-hour labor, which was really long, I know, but everyone was wonderful, from the anesthesiologist to all the nurses. I mean, I think I saw all of the nurses because I was there for so long in the rotation. We were just really pleased, so that's why we support Overlake.